The story of Ted Williams, one of baseball's greatest and most revered hitters, begins in San Diego, California, where he was born on August 30, 1918, to a family of modest means. His full name was Theodore Samuel Williams, and his father was a carpenter, while his mother, May, worked as a nurse. Williams' passion for sports began at a young age, and baseball quickly became his favorite. He was a talented athlete, excelling in many sports, but his love for baseball soon took precedence. Williams showed early promise as a baseball player, spending time playing for local teams as a teenager. He attended Mission Bay High School in San Diego, where his prodigious talent was apparent. It was in high school that Williams began to hone his skills as a left-handed batter, earning a reputation for his powerful swing and keen eye at the plate. His bat speed and discipline were unmatched, even at a young age, making him stand out as a future star. In 1936, at the age of 17, Williams signed a contract to play for the San Diego Padres, a minor league team. His performance in the minor leagues was a clear indicator of his potential. Williams' impressive batting and natural ability drew attention, and by 1939, he was ready to make the jump to Major League Baseball. Career peak and rise to prominence. Ted Williams made his Major League debut with the Boston Red Sox in 1939, at just 20 years old. His first season was marked by a steady progression, and it quickly became apparent that Williams was destined for greatness. In his rookie season, he hit for an impressive .327 batting average and launched 31 home runs, quickly establishing himself as a force at the plate. However, it was in 1941 that Williams reached the peak of his career. That season, he hit a remarkable .406, becoming the last player in Major League Baseball history to hit over 400 for an entire season. A feat that remains one of the most legendary records in the sport. His .406 batting average remains the highest in modern baseball history, and it earned him a place in the annals of baseball legend. That same year, he led the American League in home runs and RBIs, further solidifying his dominance at the plate. Throughout his career, Williams was known for his unparalleled eye at the plate. He had a legendary ability to distinguish between balls and strikes, often taking walks rather than swinging at poor pitches. His keen eye and disciplined approach to hitting allowed him to post consistently high batting averages and remarkable power numbers. Williams was a five-time American League batting champion and led the league in on-base percentage a remarkable 12 times. Main achievements. Ted Williams' career achievements are a testament to his talent, work ethic, and influence on the game of baseball. Some of his most significant accomplishments include career batting average of .344. Williams finished his career with a lifetime batting average of .344, one of the highest in Major League Baseball history. 2 MVP awards. Williams won the American League Most Valuable Player award twice, in 1946 and 1949, highlighting his importance to the Boston Red Sox during his peak years. The last .400 season. In 1941, Williams achieved the unthinkable by hitting .406 for the season, a feat that has never been replicated since. This record cemented his place as one of baseball's all-time greats. 521 career home runs. Over the course of his career, Williams hit 521 home runs, ranking him among the top home run hitters of his era. 525 career on-base percentage. Williams' ability to reach base consistently was unparalleled, finishing his career with a career on-base percentage of .482, one of the highest marks in MLB history. Induction into the Hall of Fame. In 1966, Williams was inducted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame, a recognition of his greatness and contributions to the sport. 16 All-Star selections. Williams was selected to the All-Star Game 16 times during his career, underscoring his consistency and elite performance level. Williams also played for the Boston Red Sox for the entirety of his major league career, which lasted from 1939 to 1960, except for his time away to serve in World War II and the Korean War. His presence in the lineup was a constant source of excitement for Red Sox fans, and his ability to perform at the highest level made him a fixture in the team's history. Military service and wartime impact. While Williams' on-field career was marked by success, his journey was not without significant interruptions. Williams interrupted his baseball career to serve his country during both World War II and the Korean War. His service in the military during these periods took away several prime years of his career, yet he returned each time to continue dominating on the field. Williams enlisted in the United States Marine Corps during World War II, where he served as a fighter pilot. His decision to join the military in 1942 meant that he missed 3 seasons, 1943, 1945, at the peak of his career. However, upon returning in 1946, Williams showed no signs of rust. In fact, he returned to the game with a vengeance, winning his second MVP award that year and leading the Red Sox to the American League pennant. Later, in the early 1950s, Williams again interrupted his career to serve in the Korean War. Despite missing 2 more seasons, 1952-1953, he continued to excel when he returned. His ability to come back strong after long absences from the game only added to his legendary status. Final years and retirement. Ted Williams' final years in baseball were marked by a decline in his performance, as age and the toll of his time away from the game started to take their toll. After returning from the Korean War, Williams continued to play at a high level into his early 40s, but by 1960, at the age of 41, he announced that he would retire from professional baseball. In his final season, Williams hit an impressive .316 with 29 home runs and 72 RBIs, demonstrating that he could still compete at an elite level even at the twilight of his career. However, after the 1960 season, Williams called it quits, leaving the game he loved with a career that many would consider unparalleled. Williams' final game with the Boston Red Sox was memorable. He played his last game on September 28, 1960 at Fenway Park, where he hit a home run in his final at-bat, a fitting way to end a career that had been defined by his bat and his ability to come through in the clutch. Post-retirement life and legacy. After retiring from baseball, Ted Williams spent his time in several pursuits. He was involved in fishing, a passion of his for many years, and also took part in various business ventures. Williams became a vocal advocate for baseball, frequently speaking out about the importance of preserving the game's integrity and promoting its history. One of the most talked about moments in his post-career life came when he became the manager of the Washington Senators in 1969. Though his tenure was brief and largely unsuccessful, it showed that Williams' passion for the game and his leadership were far from diminished. Williams also spent time working with young baseball players, offering guidance to aspiring athletes. His commitment to the game and to improving the lives of others through baseball helped solidify his legacy as not only one of the game's greatest players but also as a mentor and teacher. Ted Williams passed away on July 5, 2002, at the age of 83. His death marked the end of an era in baseball, but his legacy lived on. Williams was remembered for his extraordinary achievements, his fiery passion for the game, and his legendary status in baseball history. He was posthumously celebrated as one of the greatest players to ever grace the diamond.